saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Set to kick off.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
27 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Harper. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Panthers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They go play action now. Haskins. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. You look at this Saints defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Now a 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. throwing to start the drive. St. Clair. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Saints are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Panthers 3. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On first down, Harper. And he stopped immediately there.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now it's Haskins.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there.
And it's third down.
Now you look at the Saints defense.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run on first down. It's Harper. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Chop 60, chop 60. Ready.
On play action, Haskins. It's caught by Sanders.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, Haskins.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Haskins. He'll keep it.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Now he's going to step up.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Now it's Haskins. He finds his man complete. That's Harper. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Well, good start for him in this one here in the first quarter, and he's now 2 for 2 on field goals.
And I know while the offensive coaches are telling their guys, hey, let's leave the kicker out of it unless it's an extra point, this could pay dividends if this game is tight down the stretch. His confidence is going to be sky high if they need him for a big-time kick.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes.
They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down.
Pass the 20 for a short gain, 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Miller. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Back to throw. St. Clair.
That's down the field for Jefferson. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback when you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out right at the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Operating from the gun, St. Clair. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
A loss of 2 yards, and it's third down.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. St. Clair. And he's got this to Jefferson. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 30 yards.
A gain of 30.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Back to throw. St. Clair. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 8.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jackson Smith-Njigba
with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
They'll run it again with Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Olave motioning to the left.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
He completes it to Olave.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
And the Saints 1st down.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Saints had 6 to their lead.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
From the 23, here's a second down and 9.
They go play action with Haskins. Here's a diving catch right side.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Play action. Haskins. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Second and 10.
Ready. 19.
Now Haskins to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Sanders with a catch along the sideline. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Let's go.
On first down, Harper. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now Haskins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball.
Bronco 80. 70. Here we go. Check.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This is intercepted.
Picked off by Jonas Sanker.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Go. Ready.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Gotta be lying.
Off play action. Jefferson. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Panthers 13. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Escapes the defender.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Ready up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's go now.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. He'll come up 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Haskins. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throwing to start the drive. St. Clair. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Looking to throw. St. Clair firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Panthers' 9-yard line.
Back to throw. St. Clair. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Panthers 13. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
Escaping a tackler at the 25. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
1 second, all that remains.
Open man down the field. That's Burden. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Miller gets past one man. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 37-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now Allington. breaks through the contact. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Inside handoff now, Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
From the gun on 3rd down, St. Clair. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. St. Clair. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Saints. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone.